Okay, alright, so I haven't been doing this for a while, so let's go ahead and see what's been trending on Facebook over the weekend. Okay, okay, alright, I gotta, I just have to. Here we go. So I just watched a video of, a guy who had a McChicken sandwich from McDonald's, and he... What's going on? This is Joshua Williams here, and today, before we go ahead and actually start this Q&A video, we're going to be talking about a guy named Brock Turner. Now, if you don't know who this guy is, he was a person who sexually assaulted a knocked out girl. I think she was drunk, so she was knocked out or something, and she was like behind a dumpster, and he practically raped her. And the judge gave him 6 months in the jail. Gave him a 6-month sentence in jail, which he should have done like at least 3 or 10 years. But no, for good behavior, he actually is getting 3 months. But then now, as this video has been released, he's been released from jail. You know, honestly, if I said this a bit earlier, I would have had so much more to talk about the fact that the judge needs to be indicted. I don't even know if that's the correct word, but he definitely does need to, you know, step down from his position, because he obviously is not fit enough to be a judge. To let somebody who raped a girl who was knocked out behind a dumpster get away with being in jail for 6 months and then put it down to 3 months because of good behavior. That's There's also one more thing I do want to mention. It's about that video that I posted like a couple of days ago about like a possible Patreon account or something like that. What happened was I posted the video, and then I saw that it got 3 likes and 6 dislikes, so I instantly took it down because like I, you know, just had the feeling that, oh, wow, so obviously my fans don't want this, and I don't want to upset you guys. Like, that's the whole thing for me is, you know, is I want to do something, but if it upsets you, I don't want to even get there. Like, I don't even want to think about, oh, what happens if I upset my fans or the people who are watching my videos. You know, that's definitely something that I do not intend to do. So if there's something I end up doing that does upset you guys, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down, try to fix it, try to amend all these things and stuff and all that, you know. Alright, so here we go. So today we're going to be answering Terry Hoang. I think I seen you in stream over the weekend, and I've answered one of your questions, which was number 3, but since most of you guys probably didn't even see the stream, and I may take that video down anyway, I don't know. But I'll be answering number 3 anyway, even though I answered that one already. I'll answer it for the other people who haven't heard that and haven't seen the stream. Okay. So, number 1, you ask, had you ever seen Zootopia? If you did, who's your favorite character? I never talked about Zootopia on my channel before. I just really liked that movie. I mean, and if I had to say who my favorite character is, it would have to be Judy Hopps, because she's a rabbit, and if you guys don't know, I freaking love rabbits. They're like my number 1 animal right now, of course. And 2, it would have to be because of the fact that throughout the entire film, she was just determined. Like, even when people were telling her that she couldn't be what she wanted to be, which was a police officer, that didn't stop her. She kept going. She never stopped. She tried. Even when she would fail at times, she would just keep on going to get better and better and better and better. Number two is, have you seen The Secret Life of Pets movie? No. Seems like it's somewhat got mixed reviews, or it mostly got positive reviews, but there were negatives in the film. but it seemed like it, it made a lot of money in the box office. And they're already coming out with a sequel in like, what, 2 years, I think? 2 years, 3 years? Yeah, they're already planning a sequel when it didn't even, leave theaters yet. So that's pretty insane. So number 3 is, and again, I answered this question, but I'm gonna answer it again, is what are your thoughts on Disney's Descendants? I thought it was an interesting film from what I've seen of it. I've seen like probably 75% of the film. And yeah, I honestly didn't watch the film and feel like it was Teen Beach movie or something like that, which with Teen Beach, that was just, I can't get over that. But, with Descendants, I thought it was an okay film to me. It's not my kind of thing that I would want to watch, but, when I did check it out, it was somewhat enough to go ahead and pull me in to at least watch a bit more of the film. And number 4, if you were an animal in Zootopia, what animal would you be? A rabbit. It's, kind of obvious. Okay, so that was all of Terry Hoang's questions. Thank you very much. And now we're off to, Mikey. I think he has 5 questions. Yeah, he has 5 questions. All about little kid shows. It was like, what, last year or 2 years ago where I was just kind of like watching a lot of little kid shows for some reason. I'm not really into that anymore. I mean, like, I still watch some, but I don't watch as much as I used to. The first one is, what are your thoughts on Nick Jr.'s series, Mutt and Stuff? I will say that I do love the dogs. Like, the dogs are, like, freaking adorable. Dogs are always adorable. I mean, come on. That's not a show that I would watch, really. I mean, if I want to see dogs, then maybe. But... it's okay, but I don't know. I mean, like, the show just feels a little weird and too random for me, if I'm honest. Number 2 is, do you like Shimmer and Shine? I haven't seen that series before. I don't think I have, but I'm not really, interested in seeing that one either. I mean, like, it's just not my thing, personally. Number 3 is, what are your favorite Nick Jr., Disney Jr., and PBS Kids shows? Well, Nick Jr. would have to be, even though it barely even airs at all, I would probably have to say it's still Peter Rabbit, because Peter Rabbit's awesome. Disney Jr. would have to be The Lion Guard, definitely. PBS Kids would, I don't know particularly. That's a good question. Maybe, that's tough. I mean, I don't really even watch PBS at all, really, like, to be honest with you. But, if I had to say, like, 2 most favorite cartoons, it would probably have to be, like, Arthur and, Curious George, I think. I think that's all I really can say about that. Number 4 is, what are your thoughts on the plot of Season 4 of Paw Patrol? I haven't really seen that, that show in, like, a while. I really haven't, I don't want to particularly say that I'm losing interest, but I don't know. I mean, like, even though the show definitely does record in the DVR and I can easily go ahead and watch any of the episodes I missed, there's just something, I don't know what it is. I mean, it could be that I'm growing out. Well, I'm 20. I'm obviously grown out of it. So I haven't really seen a lot of it, and I think part of it has to do with the kind of like, it seems like more episodes has to have like freaking Mayor Humdinger in their episodes, and I'm gonna be honest with you right now, I hate Mayor Humdinger. Like, oh my god. He literally, every time I see him with his smug little mustache and his little top hat and, his snicker and stuff like that, it's just like, God. Number 5 was, what are your thoughts on the cancellation of Littlest Pet Shop? I'm upset. I don't like that the show has been canceled. I mean, like, just the characters, again, I have to say this comparing to My Little Pony, because, a lot more people like that than Littlest Pet Shop. Littlest Pet Shop did have its fans, it did have its crowd, but whereas Littlest Pet Shop was probably here, My Little Pony is like, but personally, I thought that it was just more fun. It was a more fun show, I think, and I enjoyed watching it a whole lot more. And My Little Pony, I'm not really getting all that into it anymore. I mean, it's not to say that the show's bad or whatever, though. It's just that I'm kind of like just starting to kind of move away from it, if you get what I'm saying. So, that's all the questions I'm going to be answering for now. My next questions are going to be from Delaney and Forest is going to be like a tough one because it's all about movies and stuff. But yeah, you know, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to definitely try to ask a whole lot more. What I'm basically doing right now is just that I'm putting myself on a timer so I don't go overboard when I'm doing these videos. Mostly because I'm sending this, as you guys know, I'm sending this to my editor, Alexander, and I don't want the entire video to be like 40 minutes long, because it's gonna take him like way longer to edit the video. And if the video is like about 25 minutes or something like that, like if I record the video to about like 25 minutes or something like that, then he could cut it down to at least like maybe 10 or 15 minutes or 12 minutes or something like that, which is, I think, personally a reasonable time. So yes, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that said, my name is Joshua Williams. I hope you guys have a good day, and as always, thanks for watching.